G'day, welcome to iCULTIVATE. My name's Steve, and today we're going to be looking at how you can get your vegetable seedlings planted and started so that they grow successfully. Growing vegetables successfully from seedlings is dependent upon a number of things. Firstly, the condition of the soil. Secondly, minimising transplant shock. And thirdly, ensuring that they have the necessary nutrients and water while they are growing. So let's first of all look at what we need to do in order to get that ideal soil condition. The first thing that I've done here is I've already dug some compost through here, but I'm going to add another bucket load. Give that a bit of a dig over. And then next, it's always a good idea to give a bit of a sprinkle of blood and bone. So I'll do that now. No more than 4 or 5 handfuls for an area of this size. Lastly, we always have got to be mindful of the soil becoming slightly acidified. So in order to sweeten the soil a little bit, I'm just going to give it a handful of lime. And then dig that over. Give it a bit of a rake just to smooth it up. And now we're ready to plant our seedlings. So the first seedlings here that I'm going to plant are spring onions. For any type of onion seedling, what you will do is you will dig a little furrow and then lay these out in the furrow before filling it back in. Let's do that. I'm going to plant 2 rows of spring onions, so you can see 2 furrows here. The next thing with my spring onions is to separate them. What I'm not going to do is to just simply place these spring onions like so into a furrow. I'm going to separate them first. To do that, I have a bucket of water here, and I'm just going to separate them like so. Lay them in the furrow. The next thing we need to do is to simply backfill, firm down the soil and stand them up as we go. Now that I've got them into the ground, you'll notice that they are actually slightly lower than the surrounding soil level. That's in order to ensure that when we water, water is directed down to the base of the actual spring onion itself. Now let's have a look at our next seedlings and how we plant those. These are going to be capsicums. Now with these capsicums, or what some people might call sweet chillies, there's no need for us to dig a furrow, but do lay them out on the surface first of all, and they need to be about 30 centimetres apart. So let's do that. So now that we've got our seedlings spaced out about 30 centimetres apart, we can now plant them. Dig a hole just deep enough to bury the roots. Keeping in mind that with capsicums you can go up over the stem a little bit. In fact, that helps with the stability of the plant to start off with. Firm it down. Try to ensure that we have a small depression because that will direct water flow when we water them. Let's do the same thing for the others now. And so there we have it. Our seedlings are into the ground, and now we need to move on to that next step to ensure that we minimise transplant shock. And to do that, I'm going to give them a good water with seaweed concentrate. Our last step is to make sure that they get enough water and nutrients while they are growing. Part of ensuring enough water means mulching to ensure that there is water retention in the soil and not too much of it evaporates away. So I'm going to mulch these first. So I'm just going to finish off this process by giving them a good water in over the top of the mulch, and then they'll be fine for a while. Now I hope you've enjoyed this video. Can I please ask you to go down to the thumbs up and give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget, go to our website iCULTIVATE.net and become a member of the community. Thanks for watching.